So on today's special episode of Thrift Store Toy Trash, we are taking a look at these. This is the full alphabet from A to Z, but they're robots. They are transforming robots, and I got a whole bag full of every letter in the alphabet for like $2. So I figured, hey, this really isn't something that would fit with a live stream, so let us review these. This is not made for kids. No. YouTube, no, this is not made for kids. This is a full-grown man speaking to an audience of mature adolescents and young adults talking about dumb kids' toys, okay? These are for kids, but the video is not. Please do not sue me. Do not eradicate my channel in one foul stroke. I just wanted to talk about these. So, first things first. I really need to discuss a disappointment. In my research before this video, I found that these exact toys were produced by various different companies. This is kind of like an off-brand sort of thing. But some of them combined. These don't combine. There's no pegs, there's no ways for these to combine with other characters. These are what they are. There's no pegs, there's no holes, there's no connection, that's a word now. Connection points whatsoever. These are just the letter and the robot. So that's disappointing, but these are still very cool and I like them a lot. Now as you can see, these were played with because a lot of the paint is rubbing off on some of them. But you know what, I got this number one because it was very cheap. And number two because these may actually prove useful someday. For someone who's not a dumb man-child like myself. So here is A. And here, as you can see, it is, it's A, yellow and blue. I mean, there's not too much going on. The back of it kind of reveals what is going on, however. Those are the faces of these little robots. They have little black eyes, so that's kind of interesting. And a lot of screws and a lot of little interesting things going on. These are kind of similar to BotBots, but the plastic is actually really nice quality. And the transformations are pretty simple and not really a hassle whatsoever. You just do that, you get the arms out, and then you do that. There's A. So yeah, he's kind of cute. He can move. He's cute. I like him. Can't linger on these guys for too long because, you know what? I got 26 of these to talk about in one video. Here is
B.
And as you can see, B is blue and red. Some paint wear, but not nearly as much. But you can see his base color is white, not red, like A. So a lot of these guys do have different colors going on. How to transform him is pretty interesting. Let me try to remember how to transform him. So you do this, I think you do that, and then, wait. There we go. There he is. There he is. There's B. He's got kind of a goofy looking head, but he's kind of cute. I like him. He looks kind of angry, doesn't he? He looks a little upset. I wonder what's troubling him. I hope he'll be okay, but I like his symmetry. He's a nice boy. I like him. Next up
C
is green and white. So that's interesting. How to transform C is actually pretty involved, and I kind of like it. You just kind of, well, it's not too involved. I mean, it's all you do. But still, I like it. I like his head. His head looks kind of interesting. It's weird how some of these have, like, eyes together and eyes apart. They look like the gumball ice creams, like SpongeBob and all that, but they're plastic little letter robots. Yeah, there's C. He's kind of neat. I dig him. Some of these, the heads pull out. Some of these, they kind of flip around. Then here is
D.
And yeah, he's very worn out. But he's also very cool because he actually kind of has some interesting stuff going on if you actually get him right. Look at his legs. Those legs are actually kind of awesomely detailed. Let's get him around like that. And then there we go. It's a shame he's so worn out. But there's D. I love his face. Look at that. He's kind of got like an Optimus Prime look to his face. So far, favorite head sculpt. Favorite head sculpt is D. And then we have E. Oh, the best letter. It's a meme. I'm sorry. I can't get over the E meme. But yeah, transforming him is pretty simple. And I like how his head kind of flips, but I did it wrong side. I always forget that the side facing is kind of the letter side. But you flip the head. And then, hey, look, he's kind of cool looking. I dig his look. He's kind of got a hunchback look. All these guys are really unique. There are some that are kind of similar, and you're going to start seeing that as we progress. But hey, he's pretty cool. So there's kind of the first little round. Then here's
F.
And F is He's F. He doesn't stand up on his own. He has to lean, unfortunately. I wish it was kind of a thing they had to fill that out, or like a little thing. But you know what? His transformation is very cool. So his legs kind of form from that. As you can see, you flip that around and it becomes symmetrical. And then, there we go. There's F. You wouldn't even be able to tell this is F. It's so interesting how he transforms. I really enjoy that asymmetry. He's cool. I like him. I mean, he's a little robot. What else can I say? He's a cute little robot F. And then...
G.
I'm really going to regret doing the fake voice thing for every letter. But G is actually really interesting because he has like this whole flip-me-do. And then there we go. There's G. He actually has a very kind of classic sci-fi robot look to his face. He's actually the first one with a mouth here. He's got a mouth. So that's interesting. Yeah, I like G. He's cool. And no, I'm not going to spell out bad words with these guys. A lot of the bad words require two things. I could do the B word. I could do the F word. But you know what, man? I'm not going to do that. That's not right.
H.
Okay, so H is when we start kind of seeing a similar look. But look at this. He actually has little claws that slide out. That's kind of cool. H is very similar to C, as you can see. But yeah, that's kind of cool. I like that. I like how he still has kind of the claws that come out. That's really unique. And his face is really nice, too. I like kind of that nose he's got going on. And no mouth. It's kind of cute. So there's H. I is very interesting because he is just a stick. He is a stick. But you can pretty much already see what will become of the stick. He's one of the most basic ones. He's not very exciting. You just do that, and then his little feet go down. Yeah, he's kind of boring, but he's kind of cute too. He reminds me of a cinnamon stick. You know those like Eggo cinnamons, like the French toast sticks. Ooh, I want French toast sticks. Alrighty, there's I, and then
J
here is kind of similar to F with the cool asymmetry going on. But look at how does it even work? I don't even remember. But yeah, there's J. Weirdest robot of them all, I think. He's very weird. He's weird looking, and he's odd, and yeah, he's interesting. Alrighty then.
Yay.
K is where we also get to see some similarity, because K is kind of similar to D, but at the same time, K is also for cool. Look at that. He's pretty cool. You can you actually can have knee articulation if you want. Whoa, that's some crazy articulation, man. But yeah, I don't even know how to line his legs. They confuse me. But yeah, there's K. He's kind of cool. He actually kind of has some asymmetry going on. That's kind of a first for one of these. And then
L.
Time to take the L, buddy. L is actually unique, which is a nice little breath of fresh air. But he has like this mono leg. He kind of would probably hop around on this single leg, and I can kind of appreciate that. But yeah, I like how he still is unique, despite, the fact that they probably just could have reskinned J. But you know what? That's cool. I really do appreciate the uniqueness of all these.
M.
M is where something really cool happens. You can see, kind of flip that down, and then his head, completely goes up. That is such a cool little engineering gimmick. And then, so far, M has my second favorite head, because look at that. Look at the head, man. Oh my gosh, I love it. It might be my favorite, but I still really like D's head. I don't know. These are my two favorite heads so far. D and M have my favorite heads. And then N, you can really start seeing how they're running out of ideas here. But I guess you can like flip that. And then yeah, he's kind of similar to some others, but he's not too bad. I like N. He's cute. I really do like his little head. These are just so cute, man. I like these. I would really like these growing up.
O.
O is O. Not too much going on with O. He makes you want to go O. But hey, look at that. He's kind of cool looking. I dig his head too, but not as much as others. Kind of has a Constructicon look to that flat top. But you know what? I do like him. He's kind of cute, but definitely not a highlight of the set. P is another one that cannot stand up But you know what? That's okay. Look at this. You flip this down, and then this swings around. So he does kind of have a bit of the F trick going on. Then you flip that around, and then you're left with a very weird-looking robot. Very weird-looking robot. Kind of reminds me of the McDonald's Transformers, the changeables. That's interesting. There's P. Okay. Q time, and Q takes a hint from, what was it, E? I think, was it E that did this? Which one was the one that had this flip around? This flip me do. I know another one did. But this guy, it was G. I think it was G. Yeah, there we go. I like his head too. Definitely has kind of like a robotic, boxy look. But I dig him, man. I dig him. He's kind of got a little bit of hand look to him, but not much of anything. You can tell these guys are really basic, but I love them so much. R then. What's going on with R? I transformed all these once, and then I just kind of, left it. R has another kind of interesting trick, but look at this. He's kind of got a mix where this flips around and then the head flips out. So he's kind of got a mix of some things going on. But yeah, R is pretty neat. R is neat. I dig him. Not too much going on, but he's R.
S.
Oh yes, S. Gotta love S. You can see what's pretty much going on with him though. But still, he's real. Oh, the phone's ringing. Hello, yes, I have returned. But this is kind of interesting. This is one that's different from pretty much all the others. Look at that. Look at how he kind of flips around on both sides there. He's one of the few ones where the head doesn't do anything, but, everything else does. I like S. He's nice.
T.
T then. Does he do a T pose? I wonder. How does it even work? It's been a while. Head flips out. Oh my gosh! What the? Thank you, 212 mini bust, for falling over for no reason. Jeez, gosh. Anyways, yeah, he has no foot. Well, actually, he kind of has feet. I kind of like T a lot. I like his head. That might be like my third favorite head. I like that. He's got these little arms. Kind of looks like a football player, except he has a very scrawny look. He's one of the very few ones that still kind of retains the shape of the letter. So that's kind of cool. I like T. He's kind of similar to a lot of the others. They started... I feel like they were very unique at first, and then they're all just kind of copying each other later on. But yeah, I don't like the face on you as much as I like the shape of the head. I just really like that. He's probably like my... I don't know. Fourth favorite head right there on you.
V. V
is interesting. V for Vendetta. There's, he's not really too interesting, actually. He's pretty bland. Not anything really going on here. He's probably one of the most basic ones. He's got very big shoulders, though. But he has, like the top there is cool, but then he has no legs. So, there's that.
W.
W! It's not two U's, it's a W. He's kind of basic, but he definitely shares a scheme with a P. He kind of looks like P a lot. But you know what? I dig that. He's cute. Yeah. We're almost done.
X.
X gon' give it to you, man. Unfortunately, though, X, he kind of just shares similar style to a lot of these. But, man, I love some of these heads so much. God, I love the head on X. He's got both the mouth plate and kind of like the flat top. Oh, man, I really like X. He's cool. Two left.
Y. Seriously, why?
Why? Spoiler alert. Why does this exist? Ha ha ha. He's pretty much just a straight up copy of, what was the one? V? Yeah, he's pretty much just a V. Interestingly, though, he has like this Pinocchio looking nose. You see that? That's kind of funny. He's pretty much the only one with that kind of nose. I really appreciate the diversity of the faces on these.
Z.
And lastly, Z. Does Z have anything super interesting going on? Not really. He's just kind of like all the others, except his head's actually kind of cool. He kind of looks like a post office deposit box for a face. I kind of like that. But there's Z. These guys are cool. Look at this whole squad, this whole team of letter robots. They're so colorful, they're so nice. Now, granted, some of mine are worn out, yes, but I got them so cheap at the thrift store, it's not even funny. These guys were pennies. They were coins each, not even dollars. They were coins each. And I like them. I really do like these. What I'm going to do with them for the time being, I might try to find a place to display them, but if I can't, I'm going to put them in a bag, put them somewhere, and hold on to them for a rainy day when perhaps a child enters my life and they might actually really enjoy these. These are so cool, man. If you have a kid in your life or you're just into transforming robots, get these. When I was looking on Amazon, the combining versions was like $25 for the whole set. The whole set, the combining versions. Now, I can't guarantee the plastic quality is going to be as nice as on those as they are on these. Plastic quality on these is amazing. The plastic is strong, durable. I don't see any of these ever breaking. They're great. They're very solid toys. And I recommend these if this is something you would want. But, yeah, they're weird. They're weird and they're interesting. And I really have nothing else to really say about them besides they are alphabet transformers and I own them now. I was so worried I would be missing like one or two. I got them in a big bag and I'm like, come on, please, all of them be in here. But yep, whole set was in there and that made me very happy. But unfortunately, they do not combine. I was kind of looking forward to that. So some of my favorites, I really like D. D's great. X, I like X's head a lot. I would say my absolute favorite. Oh man, some of these have really cool transformation schemes. Others are kind of uninspired. Ah man, I can't really tell you my absolute favorite. I'll have to think on that. Maybe M. M might be one of my favorites. I love his head. Kind of looks like Lenny from Toy Story. Alrighty, guys, there we go. There's my review on these things. Weird thrift store toy trash video, but hey, these are the only things I had piled up from the thrift store before the whole pandemic happened and the thrift store closed down. So I haven't been able to get anything from the thrift store for a while. So I figured I would make the video on these and get them out of the way. There we go, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Check out my social media links, PO Box address, and frequently asked questions down in the description below. Have a good day, guys, and I will see you in the next video. Adios!